capitalism's favorite geometry lesson. Where circles become cones, comfort is measured in underwire, and support comes with a price tag. The architecture of expectation, where physics meets fantasy at the intersection of lift and separation. Bras, the triumph of marketing over memories. The only garment in history to convince half the population that their natural anatomy requires architectural intervention at premium prices. Rather brilliant how they've managed to turn sizes into an abstract mathematical concept, isn't it? A system so Byzantine that what fits in one brand would barely contain a sparrow in another. And let's not forget the masterful invention of the underwire, because apparently comfort should always come with a side of potential stabbing. The true genius lies in convincing women that the natural look requires the most unnatural engineering possible. It's rather like installing scaffolding under clouds to help them look more cloudy. And the pricing. The less actual fabric involved, the higher the cost. It's rather like paying for the spaces between the stars rather than the stars themselves. What crafty scaffolding is this that doth support these balconies of flesh? Like Juliet's balcony, whereon gravity makes war but never conquers. Such engineering most profound, these cups that runneth over with innovation. Oh, what architectural madness lies here, where wire and fabric conspire like Shakespeare's mechanicals to lift, separate, and present their dramatic scenes. Yet like poor Pyramus and Thisbe, separated by a wall, these twin protagonists stand divided, yet united in their uplift's cause, performing daily in comfort's name while moonlighting as artistry. Such stuff as dreams are made on, these cantilever contraptions. The Frenchified euphemism for upper body engineering, where adding syllables adds sophistication to what remains a glorified harness. Bra requires elevation to match its lifting aspirations, pretension by linguistic extension. Brassiere, because adding French syllables to bra is rather like putting a top hat on a kangaroo. It doesn't change its essential nature, but it does make one feel terribly sophisticated while discussing it. How marvelous that we've taken a simple supportive garment and given it linguistic airs and graces. It's rather like calling a sock a pedicular containment vessel. Suddenly it sounds like something one should purchase from a sommelier rather than a department store. Shall we unhook another fastener from fashion's elaborate tapestry of illusions? Shall we unwrap another lexical layer from fashion's elaborate linguistic wardrobe? Shall we navigate another vertex in fashion's geometric journey through time? Welcome to today's episode of Brabro. Do no harm, be good to yourself, and enjoy life to the fullest. Where today we're exploring something you probably wear every day, or maybe you don't, the bra. It seems like a simple piece of underwear, but it holds a surprising amount of history and depth. We're diving into historical accounts, fashion articles, and even patent documents to uncover the story behind the bra. Ready to begin? When it comes to the history of bras, we can't ignore their predecessor, the corset. For 400 years, corsets dominated fashion. Imagine wearing whalebones and steel every day, all to mold a slim waist and uplifted chest, just to fit the ideal beauty standard of the time. Not everyone accepted this, though. Early feminists saw it as a symbol of male control over women's bodies, and doctors worried about health risks like organ damage and breathing issues. This tension between societal expectations and personal comfort, it's still relevant today. So, when did the bra actually make its debut? Fashion history often credits French designer Paul Poiret around 1907 with freeing women from corsets, but earlier patents reveal similar designs, like an 1859 patent for a symmetrical globe-shaped breast cover. Imagine trying to market that today. Things really picked up during World War I. Metal shortages and women joining the workforce made corsets impractical. Mary Phelps Jacob patented the backless bra in 1914, simply wanting something more comfortable for her gown, yet it sparked a new trend. Sometimes, small needs lead to big changes. Initially, bras were all about comfort, but as beauty standards shifted, they became a tool for shaping women's bodies. From the flat-chested look of the 1920s to the pointed bullet bra, bras evolved with each fashion trend. The Wonder Bra in the 1960s brought a whole new allure, sparking debates on whether bras empower or restrict. Some women felt bras provided support and confidence, while others viewed them as limiting. Today, wearing a bra is a personal choice. The bra industry has grown into a multi-billion-dollar market, with marketing shaping our perceptions. Victoria's Secret, for instance, created an European luxury image to appeal to consumers. In the past, ads linked bras with dream fulfillment, like, "I became a ballerina in my bra." Buying a bra was more than support. It was self-identity. The genius behind this marketing approach is impressive. As times change, brands focus more on comfort and self-expression with softer fabrics, wireless designs, and even smart bras. There's also a push for sustainability and ethical production, putting the bra industry at a crossroads. Cones, when post-war industrial design decided to give nature a mathematical makeover. Rather like someone looked at the Cold War arms race and thought, yes, but how can we make this more fashionable? The perfect intersection of geometry and defiance, where someone apparently decided that the natural form needed to be more pointy. It's rather like solving a problem that didn't exist by creating several new ones, isn't it? The architectural equivalent of saying, but what if breasts were more weapon-like? The true genius lies in how they managed to convince an entire generation that the ideal silhouette. One might say it was the perfect marriage of mutually assured construction and structural determination, because nothing says feminine mystique quite like looking like you could double as a radar installation. What geometric jest is this? These pointed provocations that dare defy nature's curves. Like Madonna's armor for a postmodern joust, they thrust their bold intentions skyward with unapologetic angles. Oh, what sweet rebellion against the round, these mathematical missiles that make mockery of subtlety. These cones merely players. They have their points to make, turning curves to angles and circles to daggers of defiance. As if Euclidean geometry had fevered dreams of burlesque, these conical conspiracies turn softness into sharp retort. Like the spires of Gothic cathedrals pointing accusingly at heaven, they challenge gravity's dominion with their rigid declarations. Forgive me if I'm getting carried away again. In summary, the bra is more than an article of clothing. It's a reflection of culture, technology, and changing ideals. The biggest takeaway: even ordinary items can carry profound social significance. So next time you wear a bra, think about its journey, impact, and potential, because it's more than just fabric. It's a window into who we are and who we're becoming. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep those minds curious and those conversations flowing. Our motto is, do no harm, be good to yourself, and enjoy life to the fullest. This is Brabro. See you next time.